Have you ever really stopped to think about the simple magic of a bicycle? I mean, it's this thin, wobbly two-wheeled thing that just seems to defy all logic. How in the world does it stay upright when we're riding it? It feels completely impossible. But today, we're going to pull back the curtain and reveal the science behind the whole illusion.
I mean, seriously, think about it for a second. A bike that's just sitting there, it's impossible to balance. It just falls right over. But the second you start pedaling, it's suddenly this incredibly stable machine. So what's the secret? What invisible force is holding you up?
Well, it's not just one thing. Get this, it's actually a team of physics superheroes, all working together every single time you go for a ride. And in this explainer, we're going to introduce you to the whole crew. Okay, let's deconstruct this magic trick piece by piece and really uncover the science that's keeping you so stable on just two wheels.
So let's meet the team. First up, you've got Mr. Spin, who's like the gyroscopic powerhouse, giving you all that raw stability. Then there's Captain Turn, the master strategist of steering and self-correction. And of course, the final and maybe most crucial member of the team, well, that's you, the balancer.
All right, first up, let's meet Mr. Spin and really dig into his superpower, the incredible stabilizing force of the gyroscopic effect.
So, what in the world is a gyroscope? Well, to put it simply, it's just a spinning wheel. But that spin gives it a superpower. It fiercely, and I mean fiercely, resists any attempt to tilt it. You know, the perfect example is something we've all played with, a classic spinning top. This is something we all just kind of know, right? When a top is spinning really fast, it's rock solid, just perfectly upright. But as it starts to slow down, it gets that wobble, and eventually it falls over. That amazing stability that comes from speed, that is the gyroscopic effect. And it's the exact same principle that's helping to keep your bike stable. So your bike's wheels, they're basically just two powerful gyroscopes. The faster you pedal, the faster they spin, and the stronger that stabilizing force becomes. It really is like an invisible hand that's constantly pushing back against any wobble, always trying to keep you upright. That's Mr. Spin's superpower in action. But you know, that gyroscopic force isn't the whole story. Mr. Spin has a super important partner. So let's meet Captain Turn and discover the quiet genius that's hidden in the bicycle's design itself. Okay, check this out because this is the bike's automatic correction system. As soon as you start to lean even a little bit to one side, the front wheel just automatically steers into that lean. It's almost like magic. This little turn instantly shifts the bike back underneath you and your balance is restored in a split second. A lot of the time, you don't even realize it's happening. This self-correcting trick is called the caster effect. The best way to picture it is to think about a shopping cartwheel. You know how it just naturally trails behind and follows you wherever you go? A bike's front fork is angled to do the exact same thing. It makes the wheel want to automatically follow the direction of any lean. It is such a brilliant piece of engineering that it basically acts like invisible training wheels. Okay, so we've got spinning wheels for stability and smart steering that self-corrects. But that brings us to our final hero, the one who really ties it all together, and that's you. Now, to understand your role, we gotta talk about the center of gravity. It's basically the one single point where all the weight of you and your bike is perfectly balanced. For this, let's just imagine it as this glowing ball of light, kind of floating around your hips. Your entire job is to keep that glowing ball balanced right above the bike. And this is where your brain's own superpower kicks in. You are constantly, and I mean constantly, making thousands of tiny subconscious adjustments. A little lean here, a shift of your hips there, a tiny turn of the handlebars. All of it is to keep that glowing balance ball perfectly centered over that razor-thin line between your two wheels. So, here's the crucial point. None of these heroes work alone. They're in constant collaboration, a seamless partnership that creates this perfect system of stability. This is where the real magic happens, when they all work together. Let's just break down a single moment. You're pedaling, which makes Mr. Spin really strong. A little gust of wind hits you, and the bike starts to lean. Instantly, Captain Turn's caster effect steers the front wheel into that lean, while you, without even thinking about it, shift your weight to recenter that balance ball. It all happens in a flash, and boom, you're stable again, just cruising forward. So, this all brings us back to that one big question, the one every single one of us has probably wondered at some point. Why on earth is it so much easier to balance a moving bike? And the answer really all comes down to Mr. Spin. On a bike that isn't moving, he's basically asleep. There's no spinning, so there's no gyroscopic force, which means no stability. It just wants to fall.
But when you're moving, your wheels are spinning fast. Mr. Spin is at full strength, and he's providing that powerful, stabilizing force that makes the job for you and Captain Turn a whole lot easier. So the next time you hop on a bike, just remember that superhero team that's hard at work. You've got Mr. Spin's gyroscopic power, Captain Turn's brilliant steering design, and your own brain's incredible balancing act. It's this perfect symphony of physics that turns a wobbly machine into this graceful extension of your own body, letting you glide through the world like it's magic.